Hey, alright. That's a kind of cool load screen. It's yesterday's date on a Polaroid with a screen capture of where we left off. Beautiful. Alright. What's this? It's called Cineris Somnia. We started it last night. It's a game where you walk around and look at stuff. It's really a beautiful game. Though the scenery was better last night. Cutscene? Voice acting? Why is it so quiet? I think that's our daughter. New objective. Find Bluebird. I can do that. Yeah, this guy looks cool. He looks like what every goth emo kid thought he looked like in the year 2006. Every young goth emo kid that had a Vampire Freaks account thought they were him. Real millennials remember Vampire Freaks. Something on the ground. Map? Okay, it's a handy map. Yeah, this stage isn't as nice to look at as the beach stage that we started on. This is just trees and stuff. The lighting is good though. I guess we'll turn right. Mummy, Mary, Daddy. I love Mummy. I love Daddy. Follow Bluebird. Where did the Bluebird go? Oh, cutscene. Oh, just a loading screen. I like games like this on stream because it's really easy to think and play at the same time. It like frees up so much capacity in my brain. Oh, this is beautiful. Hanakire. That's pretty flowers.
ママとパパとお兄ちゃん、それからバーヤにもあげるの。
I'm gonna give them to Mommy and Daddy and Maddie. And to Nanny, too. Yeah, I don't know. I love this for some reason. Again, I think this stage, the first stage, did the prettiness more justice than this one, but I'm still enjoying it quite a bit. I'm very curious to see where it goes. I don't know how long it is. I think it's like not that long. There's a bird. Get over here. Hey, the bird went back that way. But what's this away? There are blocks on the ground. Hmm? God created everything, flowers, birds, and the moon. God cannot be seen, but God is always watching all over. Oh, wait, God is watching over you all. God always loves you all, too. Your mothers and fathers love you all, too. May God protect you all from scary dreams. Alright. Sora looking for darkness? Nah, go look somewhere else, bro. This is a house of God. We worship the light around here. Psych. Where did that bird go? I guess there's only one other path for me to take. Yeah, get psyched out, bro. One time I got my dad with the rubber band prank on the, you know, you guys ever have a sink with a hose? There's a sink with like a hose next to it that you can pull up and press the lever and spray in the kitchen. Well, I put a rubber band on the lever of the hose, so when you flip on the water for the sink, it sprays immediately. I hit my dad with that prank one time. He was not happy. Cutscene? Oh no, load screen. Yeah, got his ass. There's that stupid bird. Hey, get back here. Damn, this is quite nice. Though not very realistic. A goth kid like this would not be outside in the woods. Unless he was doing a ritual with his freak witch friends. Because we all know emo kids are satanic. Man, low-key, I hate Satan. I can't stand his evil ways. Maddie is sick. Is that our daughter's brother? Poor Maddie. Here's a glass house. It's locked. Oh, it's not a glass. It's a giant bird cage. Whoa. Bird cage of horror? A big ass bird cage. What would immoral Iwata do? It's a question I ask myself daily. Dude, immoral Iwata. That guy was sick. What was immoral about him? I don't even remember. I'm watching videos with my brother. Hey, enjoy your videos, Jamie. He was professional wrestling. The most immoral career choice. Yeah, true. Damn, what's with the frame rate slowing down around here? Yeah. Oh, watch this. We're gonna push this little kid into the ocean. Hey, think fast, Squirt.
お魚いないね。
There are no fish.
お魚いないね。
Sakana inai. Sakana inai. Inai is the negative of imas. Sakana ga imas would be there is fish. Sakana inai would be there isn't fish. Sakana inai ne. There are no fish, right? Where's this damn bird? Hey, there's a boat. Yo, you do not want to see me on a boat, dude. I whipped that thing up and down this damn creek. Ghost ride the boat. What happened to ghost ride the whip? Ghost ride the whip. Nobody ghost rides the whip anymore. What has become of us as a society when no one ghost rides the whip? Ghost ride the whip. Huh? This way? The camera pointed this way, so I guess I'll go this way, where we were. I'm gonna be pissed off, though, if this isn't where we were supposed to go. Oh, she's standing up now. Get up, stand up. Oh, the birdcage fell into the pond. Why did you do that?
どうしよう。
What should I
マ
do?
リーの鳥かごが水に落っこちちゃった。
I dropped my birdcage in the water.
鳥かごがないと青い鳥を捕まえられないよ。
I can't catch the bluebird without a birdcage. Give the birdcage to the girl.
マリ
Ghost riding the whip caused too many accidents. Amateurs. I got the birdcage.
マリーの鳥かごだ。
What, you think I'm gonna give you this birdcage back to you for free? My birdcage now.
だよ。早く。
Yeah, I'm coming, I'm coming. Hayaku means like quickly.
こっちだよ。早く。
Hayaku. Hi,
マリーの鳥かご。
my birdcage.
ありがとう。
Arigato.
お兄ちゃんと青い鳥の絵本を
I read a picture book about the bluebird with Maddie.
絵本にね。青い鳥は
In the book, it said that the bluebird escaped.
だから
So the bluebird is definitely out there. There she goes. Daddy caught the bluebird. Now Maddie can get better again, just like before. Man, I hope this game gets really sad. There's the damn bird. Get your ass over here, son. Come on. Let's take this path. I didn't take this path last time. Whoa. Whoa. There's Maddie. Acquire large birdcage key. Where do I get that from? Hmm. This should have put me to sleep, but in a good way. I don't know what's going on with the frame rate though. Oh, blue petals on the ground. Maybe this is the bird cage. Key. Should probably make a save. What up?
足疲れちゃった。
My legs are tired.
お兄ちゃんね、
My brother,
病気になっちゃったの。
he got sick.
ずっとベッドで寝てるんだよ。
He's been sleeping in his bed.
お兄ちゃん、
Poor Maddie.
青い鳥にお兄ちゃんの病気
I'm going to have the bluebird cure him.
足疲れ、お兄ちゃんずっとお兄ちゃん青い
How
鳥
come every game nowadays is about trauma? Where's the game where you play as a lottery winner? Yeah. I would like to know too. There's got to be a game where things just are good and everything's good. Why don't we play like arcade owner simulator? Isn't there a game like Arcade Simulator where you have an arcade and you like stuff? Why haven't we played any of the simulator games? Blockbuster owner simulator. There's gotta be a like video rental store simulator. There is. I guess this way. Wait, is it literally Blockbuster Owner Simulator? I'll play that. Damn, what the hell's going on over there? Video Store Simulator. Here's a game called Retro Rewind, Video Store Simulator. 20 bucks? Wow, overwhelmingly positive reviews. 6,000 overwhelmingly positive. Psh, my computer ain't gonna be running this game. Ain't no shot. Maybe it will. System requirements, minimum 4 gigabytes RAM. The game includes extensive customizable graphics options. Alright, maybe we can play it. I'll get the demo. Cool. Imagine becoming a millionaire because you let people fulfill their dreams of running a Blockbuster. That'd be cool. We got the axe, so now we can go back to that place that was boarded up. But I guess double check over here. Nope, nothing new. Imagine becoming a millionaire because you created Blockbuster. But you know, we all have nostalgia for video rental stores. But I've been to some that still exist, and it's low-key kind of boring. Because everything is shit that's already on Netflix. And it's just like, psh, what? This is pointless. Yeah, unfortunate. I'd rather buy, if I'm gonna rent a DVD, I'd rather just buy a DVD. You know? DVDs are cheap. Might as well just buy them. In fact, I've been to some places where I was stoked at the selection and then discovered it was rental only. And I was like, what the hell? Wait. Okay. I don't know what I'm gonna end stream with. I'm gonna have to go soon. I gotta log off within the hour. The next hour. I guess could just play this till the cows come home. Probably the most sensible option. Just keep trucking. I don't know how or what I'm going to study exactly. I made a short list of things that I need to brush up on the most. But apparently the exam tomorrow is mostly going to be like fill in the blanks and multiple choice. So, and it's like the teacher knows most of the students. Like we were doing review on Tuesday, and there was quite a lot of stuff people still needed help with. So I would be surprised if the exam is not catered around the idea that most of the students don't know what the hell they're doing. They don't cater stuff usually? Okay, well maybe cater is the wrong word. Where's she going? I've had professors like that where more than half of us failed and they wouldn't curve grades. Yeah. I mean, I still feel like I haven't been understood when I say that this is elementary Japanese, where most people are taking it as elective and it's like not even barely a high school level class. Like, I don't know if I'm being comprehended when I say this, or if I'm like communicating well enough that this is like not, this is like a super casual class. I mean, you all seen my homework that I did, and y'all were like, damn, that was it? I wish my homework was this easy. It's like, man, I've been telling you. But yeah, I probably should log off soon, in about 20 minutes or so. They got excited when we failed back in chem. Jeez. Maybe we can finish this dungeon. We gotta find the giant key. And I think that'd probably be it for this mission. Since Master Matthew fell ill, Sir and Madam seem to have changed. Sir had been so warm and kind, yet now he screams and berates the servants over the smallest matters. He never would have done so before. Madam really rarely takes meals and refuses to leave Master Matthew's side even for a moment. It truly is a painful sight to behold. Butler's Diary. The boy's fat cheeks gradually thin out, and his cute red lips lose their color. Why must it be Matthew? Why must God take him from us? If God calls Matthew to him, then I cannot believe in God. I hate him. I hate him, I hate him, I hate him. I can hear the boy crying. Mother's suffering note. There's the girl. I guess let's open this door first. Door won't open, never mind. Hey, what are you doing drawing graffiti? We got a delinquent on our hands. Cutscene. Maddie is sick, and Mommy and Daddy are busy. I play in my room by myself.
一人で遊ぶの。
Maddie keeps mommy and daddy to himself all day long.
おすすめしてるのに。兄ちゃんなんか
Maddie, I really,
マリーね、
you know,
青い鳥を捕
I'm
ま
going
え
to
て
catch the bluebird
兄
and
ちゃ
give
ん
it to
にあげ
Maddie.
るんだ。そしたら
And then
パパも
mommy and daddy will play with me again, right?
マリーと遊んでくれるでしょ。
Oh boy.
青い鳥。
Where the hell are we? Why'd it get spooky all of a sudden? Silent Hill 2 moment. There was still another path over there that I didn't go down. Where the hell are we? Huh? Huh? What is this? Pile of bluebird cages. Something's shining among the cases. Oh, carcass? Wait. Cases? Cages? Carcasses? Oh, it's carcasses. Pile of dead bluebirds? Oh, that's the key we need. Clover key. Clover mentioned. Pile of bluebird carcasses. Smells like rotten meat. Ew. We got the clover key. Boing 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 da 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 dum dum do 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 do. This game's cool. Weird game. It's crazy it got an official English release. I wonder who made it. And it was published by Playism. They publish a bunch of, like, budget Japanese games. I hate you scribbled on the wall. Something is on the ground. Aww. That's sad. When I asked Daddy to show me the bluebird, he said no, because it was Maddie's. Everything is about Maddie. It's not fair. It's no fair? Devs? You forgot a T. Hey, translators, you forgot something. Oh, here's a grave. Aw. It's a shabby grave. No, that's sad. Okay, well, we got the key. I think all we gotta do is bring it back to the cage, and the mission is complete. And at that point, I will take my leave. Yeah, then on Friday I'm gonna go to that little event they're doing where some generic gaijin white guy is hosting a little build your own sandwich style lunch for Japanese majors. And apparently, I guess he taught English in Japan via the JET program. So he'll be there to just interact with the students and answer questions and things. But I'm concerned about what kind of sandwich business is going on. Because, you know, I don't really like eating around strangers like that. Especially if I don't know what to expect. And it's always so awkward to be like, oh, I'm not hungry. Also, I've pretty much given up the ghost on chasing my sensei. Raw salmon and grape jelly. Yum. Yeah, I think if there's any chance with sensei, it's only if I accept that there is no chance. I tried to talk to her after class yesterday. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention at the beginning of class, so she like very clearly didn't want to be there and was tired. And like really just did the bare minimum in helping us review. But she was chatting with us a bit at the beginning of class. And I guess her birthday is tomorrow, so they were asking her like how old she's turning. She's like, yeah, I'm turning 32. And I was like, man, I feel really old here. And they're like, how old are you? And I just flat out said 34. And her reaction was uncalled for. She had like a huge reaction. And the rest of the class did too. I don't know why she was surprised. Clearly she didn't watch my self-introduction video that we were supposed to turn in. But she was like, whoa! And her eyes got all big. And she's like, whoa! Wow! It was kind of like fucked up. And at the end, she like sighed. She was like, well, I feel better then. She was like completely astounded. It was crazy. I was like, what the fuck? Like, I didn't think too much of it in the moment because I understand I don't look as old as I am. But I like don't know how to interpret her reaction In the moment, I was just thinking of it as good, because I don't, you know, I look young for my age. But she didn't, like, have any other thing to say besides just being flabbergasted. She didn't, like, add any context to her reaction. It was just pure shock. It wasn't like, but she, I mean, she was smiling, I guess, so that's good. It was like, it's like in anime when the character has a bunch of sparkles in their eye. It was kind of like that. I don't know if it was good, is the thing. I couldn't tell if it was like if I was cynical, I could interpret it as like, I can't think of the word to describe it. I'm struggling to think of the right word. Not pity. But it was kind of odd. I don't know how to interpret it. She was like, whoa! Pathetic? Yeah, maybe. Maybe something like that. She was like, whoa! And like smiled and her eyes got really big and she was just like looking at me. She was like, wow! And said my name. She was like, wow! Oz! Yeah. But then, so I tried to talk to her after class. And I basically approached her with the same question I approached the lab tutor with. Which is, hey, I got this automated, what I assume is an automated text from the director of the Japanese... whatever, the Japanese, program. Saying I can, you know, offering help. And her response was just like, what's your question? She was like, okay, what's your question? I was like, oh, well, I don't know. Is there a good way to contact her? Like, I don't know. Yeah, she was like, so what's your question? And she was like, how do you know it was automated? I was like, well, I guess I don't. And she was just like sort of confused, I guess. It was like, she's like, I would just follow up. I'm gonna see her later and I'll let her know. I was like, okay. She didn't even like offer the email address. Like the lab tutor was way more reciprocative and helpful. And open to having a just like back and forth. You know? So it was kind of weird. I don't know. I don't know how to interpret any of that. What do you guys think? Just based off of this information. Girl, be so for real. We just know it's automated. Right. I mean, you guys told me it was probably automated. Why wouldn't you assume it's automated? It read like an automated message. I replied to it and didn't get a reply. Maybe it wasn't. But that's why I'm asking you, Sensei. Like, right? Isn't it like a reasonable question for me to bring to her? Like, do you know what this is? Yeah, she totally wanted to get out of there. But yeah, I felt really awkward at that point. I was like, sorry. I don't know what my question is. See you on Thursday. But yeah, that paired with like, I don't know what do you think about her reaction to me saying how old I am? I wanted to say like, so you didn't watch my self-intro video that we did and that I turned in, where we had to say our age in Japanese. Do you just give me a pass? It does seem like she's like... It's an interesting reaction. Yeah. Like, I don't know if it was, like, good or bad or, like... Like... Feeling some sort of, like... How does she react? Well, I said I feel old. We were having a discussion with the class casually. She was saying her birthday's on Thursday and that she's turning 32, and I was like, man, I feel really old here. And they were like, how old are you? And I just flat out said 34. And she was like, whoa! Really loud, and like smiled really big, and eyes got really wide. And she was like, wow! Oz! Wow! And then we were kind of like finishing up the conversation. She stood up and she's like, ah, well, I feel better now. Like, okay. Like, does that mean, like, should I be, like, embarrassed to be here because I'm too old? Or, like, what does that reaction mean? Or, like, in the moment, I was being charitable. In the moment, I was being charitable and interpreting it like I look young for my age. But I don't look that young for my age. It's not like I look fucking 18 or something. I look like mid or late 20s, probably. Mid 20s. It's not that far off. And I do think my mannerisms are not that of a young person. So, I don't know. It did seem rude. Like, in retrospect, I was a little bit offended. But I don't know. Everyone thinks you look early 20s, maybe? Yeah. Well, for sure. Everyone in class was surprised. They all were surprised. They all had a reaction. But she had a huge reaction. Everyone was like, what? And I told them, like, yeah, I know that I look young for my... Or I know that I don't look 34, so I feel like a bit of an alien or like an imposter. Clip of Kevin Hart being like, damn, to someone saying they're 56 years old. That was rude. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I still want to be I think it's probably healthier to try to stay charitable about it. You know? But it would be very easy to, like, I don't know, interpret it as rude. I don't know. It's very strange. I was thinking tomorrow after the exam to be like, you know, let's stay in touch. I want to like connect more with people in the language learning community. Even just on like a network thing, like Final Try as like a networking thing. Like totally giving up any fantasy of it being anything outside of professional. Just try one more time to at least, you know, put an olive branch out there. Like, let's stay in touch. I want to, you know, be involved and connect with people, but I do kind of get the sense that she is kind of over it. It seems like she's, like, not that into the stuff. Although I did get evidence that she's single, for what it's worth. Because they're asking, the classmates are asking what she's gonna do for her birthday. And she was like, well, I don't know. I was gonna go get dinner with my friend, but I think I might just go home. After work. If she wasn't single, she wouldn't be going home after work on her birthday. For sure. Since I went to bed... Excuse me. Now that is rude. That's my future waifu you're talking about. Yeah, I guess I'll give it one more shot, depending. I don't want... Like, if I finish the exam... If I finish the exam... And it's the type of thing where you just leave when you're done... I don't want to, like, linger and wait for everybody else. And I don't want to, like, necessarily try to talk while people are still taking the exam. I don't really know what to expect, I guess. But if the opportunity is there, I'll just throw out an olive branch one more time. I do think I'll probably end up crossing her path again. As long as I stay trying to get involved in, you know, connecting with other staff. What's your Fortnite gamer tag? Yeah, I don't know. I wish I knew. I wish I knew what she was thinking. In retrospect, it's a little embarrassing. I feel like looked down upon or something. For my age. But I'm gonna try to not think about it that way. I have a everlasting youthful aura, that's all. Never let them dull your shine. So true. My sparkle. Alright, well. Her reaction was kind of like this if I were to be generous. It's like that. But maybe with a tad more like condescension almost. If that makes sense. It wasn't like blushing, I don't think. Is maybe like a combination of that what I just showed and like that. Does that make sense? Alright, anyways, I'm gonna get out of here. Thanks, everybody. Wish me luck. Thanks, Bones. Thanks, Moldy. Clover. Thanks, Talon. Thanks, Funky and Jammy. I'm not sure if I missed anybody from before the OBS crash, but if I did, I'll get you tomorrow. And... anybody lurking as well. I appreciate it. Yeah, thanks guys. I'll let you know how it goes. I'll be back tomorrow with something. So have a great rest of your night and a great day tomorrow, and I'll see you then.